What is going on, CrackTube? It is Tuesday the 20th, I think. I have no idea what today is. Standing down here in the shed. Some of you guys who follow me and friends of me on social media have probably seen some of the stuff I've done. Let's give everybody a quick update. A few things. I did get the KBA dug out of the weeds. It's on the 3010 currently. Last time I used it was 2 years ago. There's a pin down inside here. I don't know if you can see it. That broke off. So I try to replace it. I gotta almost take the whole damn thing apart to fix it, but I'd like to use this to do my finish disking after I get the rocks picked, which is I'm gonna probably be working on this week. I think my grandfather bought this originally back in, I don't know, it's probably 50 years old, let's put it that way. Vintage, and it's on a vintage tractor, so it's a nice little combo. The 3010 actually does a really good job of pulling it. What I wanted to show you guys what I did, and I'm sure I'm getting haunted by Grumpus right now for doing this, but I pulled the 718 out, and a few things. I mean, I'm not going to show a video of it running right now. I have to, it's leaking from the valve stem on the tire. I blew it up, it's leaking right out, so I'm going to pull the tire off and put a new valve core inside, see if that works. But it does run. Sitting here for, I don't know, probably 15 years since it's ran. I keep changing my numbers. I know I'm going to get yelled at by a lot of people. First time I said it was like 20 years, and I'm like, more thinking about it, I'm like, no, it's probably closer to 15. We had to put new hoses on it because for whatever reason we stole the hoses off of this to put on something else. I don't remember, but I have new hoses on it. The head does go up and down now. I just have to get the hay head from my cousin. I think it's my hay head. I'm not even sure. It might be his. I can't tell you. I don't remember. But the 718 is out. And I have to go over it a couple times. I got to do a few things with it. I got to grease it. I know that much. I did run it. I'm going to put I'll tag the little running video I had at the end of this. So yeah, I'm just kind of running these tracks. I just wanted to make sure they start and warm up a little bit. It's a little chilly today. Sunny, but there's a breeze, and it's maybe in the 60s or something like that. Still, sun's out, guns out. That's the way I roll. And I know these start. So I can shut them down. I got a couple things I got to do before I bring this up. Other thing, Adam and I on Sunday, we did a thing. Again, those of you who are friends with me or follow me on social media have probably seen this. But I figure I would just throw this on a YouTube video too. Well, it's been a year since we bought the other loader. And after starting, stopping, and kind of fussing around with a whole bunch of different things, we took the 46A off. Yeah, that was fun. It was not the easiest thing. It hadn't been off in... I seem to remember it being off at one point in time when I was young. But over here, I actually had to cut this part of the frame off with a Sawzall. Yeah, hear the wind? So, anyway, I'll come over here and big reveal. It looks naked. It looks absolutely naked with the loader on it. And there's the loader that's going on it. But I have to service it before I can do anything else because I also put the steps for the cab on because I had no steps for it. I am going to have to replace these bolts here. I'm gonna have to have longer bolts. So when I do the other side, I put the frame on the other side, I will do that. But yeah, at least one side of steps around so I can get on the damn thing. And the other thing I noticed, I just happened to pull the screen, and as you can see, birds. Frickin' birds. Gotta love it. So, also what I did is I'm gonna try this out again this year. It didn't work for me the last time I used it, but I was like, you know what? Saying I don't know how much help I'm gonna get. Adam's pretty busy being a truck driver right now, so he's kind of bogged down with his own thing. And of course, you ask anybody for help, and it's like, oh, I can only help you on certain days. So it's like, all right, well, fine, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna take this out in the field, and I'm gonna see if this thing works. I'm probably gonna have to pick the rocks twice anyway, the way I figure. Once I'm gonna try and do it with this. I'm gonna get it seated down, and after I seat it down, I'll maybe I can get some help to pick some rocks. You know, this is surface rocks from there, and see what happens. Weather is sort of starting to cooperate a little here and there. Standing right by the road, so that's why you're hearing cars go by. Yeah, it's, you know, the weather's kind of cooperating. We had some heavy storms. Had a hell of a rain shower yesterday. But I got a nice breeze today and everything else. I'm probably gonna have to start baling soon. And I think as much as I wanted to buy a round baler, it's just not in the cards for me this year. Too many other things I got to pay for, and I really don't want to. Somebody said we'll finance it. Well, to be honest with you, I really don't want the responsibility of having another bill every month. So I got a feeling it's just a bearing that went bad on the baler, and that's why it's giving me a hard time. And it was giving us a hard time before. So I'm gonna go on ahead and pull the bearing off and see if that's what the problem is, and hopefully that's just a quick fix. I can limp through this year with that baler, and we'll see what happens next year, how I'm doing. If I got a little bit more money and I got maybe a little bit more, you know, a few less other bills I got to worry about. Never seems to end bills. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Anything else I got to tell you guys about it? I don't think so. Still haven't heard back from the fence guy. I actually might give him a call and say, Levi, what's up? I know you're busy and all, but you got numbers for me so I can see what I can do here. Because getting the cows on pasture, I mean, I might end up having what the hell is this? I don't know who that is. Somebody sent me a message. So, you know, but that's got to be a problem. I got to get the cows on pasture. Time is on my ass right now, and that's why I was hoping to have these guys, give them a call, and they'll have the fence up in a day, and I can have they'll be here one day, and I can have the cows up the next day, which is the most important thing to me right now. Hopefully that happens. Hopefully the guy gives me a call back. If not, I might get on his ass a little bit, see what's going on. Before everybody starts criticizing about, oh, well, how can you do it yourself? How can you do it yourself? There's a time constraint with me. I do work full time on top of this, doing this whole crazy farm thing, and you don't always have, I don't always have the luxury of having my brother around. So, one day to the next, and if this is what I got to do, this is what I got to do, and I'm just going to go for that. Anyway, guys, I'm probably just going to upload this real quick. Nothing really fancy. Maybe I'll get some video, a rock picker working. We'll see if that happens. And we'll see you guys in we'll see you guys in part 2. See what happens. Later. so we're back. See behind me, right there. I got the, I didn't get it fixed, but I kind of got it rigged up enough to where it's working. For the life of me, I can't figure it out. But that really wouldn't, there's no way where that hole is. I don't know if we can see it. That hole is right there. There's just no way to put a bolt in there. So, chained it up and it seems to be working all right. And I'll tell you something, look at the results. I don't know. I picked up a lot. I mean, there's a lot of rocks on this side of the field anyway. I mean, it's a decent seed bed. I'm gonna have to pick the rocks anyway. I knew that already. Man, I don't know. The job the Packer did compared to what this did, but the entire idea behind doing this is to incorporate manure, because I plan on spreading manure on here. So pick the rocks and spread the manure, incorporate it. And the reason I want to do that, I know a lot of people say, why don't you do it before you plowed? Well, I want the manure right there, right at the surface when I put the seed in. So the seed gets off to a real good jump start. I think it'll work pretty well. You know, hopefully it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But man, I don't know. After looking at this, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm wondering about just bringing the other disc out with the Packer. The only thing about this one that's nice is that one's wider. Oh, that is just a sexy view. Look at that, huh? That should be my new cover photo. I'm gonna stop taking pictures of this. That's gonna be my new cover photo on Facebook. So anyway, it's old. It's wore out. It probably really should go to the scrap pile and find something a little bit better, but I think just for light stuff it's going to work well enough, for me at least. I probably should have had my hydraulic guy shorten those hoses up when he was here. That was Grumpus's idea. He pulled this behind, he pulled this behind another disc. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to be discing today, probably end of the week, hopefully, if I can get all the manure on here. I need to get on here. I need to get my bucket back so I can start spreading. Put up. I don't know. I know I got to pick the rocks before I do anything. I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose to seed everything and then pick the rocks. I'm going to have to do that anyway, probably, but if I can get it, get manure on here, get it spread, get a little manure spread, just under. See what happens. Hopefully it works. It'll be a busy little boy this week because I really want to have this. The way the weather looks, I'm kind of hoping I get this seeded down by. Change hands. Hopefully I get this seeded down by Saturday. That's kind of what I want to do for my Memorial Day weekend. I know everyone's like barbecues and doing whatever. Me, I want to be planting sorghum. So, but yeah, different strokes, different folks. I gotta look over the cameras over here now because I flipped it around. My arm got tired holding this up. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this video up. Switch hands back over. This is YouTube, and in the user agreement that you signed, it says on every video you are supposed to say comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys. Bye.